I'm thrilled to have this opportunity to welcome each one of you to the launch of the Earth Defenders Toolkit. As I go out in the world to talk about technology for good, I'm struck by how often the conversation starts first from products, services, goods, from technologies themselves. But it strikes me that a better approach is possible. We try to ground our conversations first in a vision of the world that's possible, the world that we want to create, one that affirms the dignity of all people, that creates economic opportunity for everyone, that protects our planet for future generations. Grounding our conversation first in our shared values then lets us talk about the technologies we need to create to build that society of our aspirations. What we know for sure is that technology only works for every single one of us when communities, like the ones that we've gathered here today, have not just access to tools, but serve as co-creators, as designers, as implementers. We know without a doubt that when we put tools in the hands of those populations that have often been marginalized in the digital transformation, and ask those communities to take ownership over using the technology to solve those problems, we get closer to that idea of a world we aspire to. I've seen this over and over again with populations like the Wakashan people of Northwest Canada, who have used tools to capture and preserve their languages as a way of preserving their cultural institutions. In more modern contexts, we've seen clinicians in Brazil and South America use new AI tools to understand why it is that there's a preponderance of rates of cancer among impoverished communities. And we're seeing it today with the launch of this toolkit, creating new spaces for Earth Defenders and their allies to come together, to collaborate, to share a common human base of knowledge, to understand where advocacy is essential and how we create a better world. I'm so excited by what the toolkit will enable Earth Defenders around the world to do, but I'm also excited about the model of collaboration that even the creation of this toolkit represents. As each of you put these tools into action to create more autonomy for communities, to allow people to take control of their own data, to defend human rights and preserve indigenous lands, we are creating that more equitable and sustainable thriving future. And at the same time, we're creating a model for the world of how communities that have often been marginalized can come together to shape our own shared common digital future, to co-create, to learn from best practices, and to apply them in building the tools that we need. I want to thank all of you for your courage, your optimism, for the incredible breadth of knowledge that you've brought to the design of this toolkit, but also to how you will apply it. And I'm so eager and excited to see how you will work together to create that better world. Thank you all so much.